but I was a real big Hall & Oates fan. So I don't know what that says, but I do have a lot of appreciation for them looking back as well. Daryl Hall, extremely talented, very good. Blue, like not, I don't say blues types, but kind of that genre. You know, they played live at the Apollo, which you wouldn't think two really white boys would do, but he can belt it out. So
I know they don't like it when you call them blue-eyed soul. They just like to
yeah,
be preferred to be called soul music or
yeah,
Philly soul or something like
yeah,
that.
whatever.
It doesn't matter that we have blue eye or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you said you don't really sing much though, but you kind of like sounded like you grew up on a lot of the singer-songwriter stuff, and
Yeah.
obviously Hall and Oates is a very powerful vocal
Yeah.
centric group. You probably can't sing. You're just being
I can carry a tune, and
there
yeah,
you go.
but I'm not going to be a lead singer of any sort.
Yeah, you get one song on the album. Is that what it is? Something like that. You get one or two. You're not
Yeah,
the lead singer, but you get
maybe. Yeah.
yeah. Are you playing much these days? I was other than maybe encouraging your kids kind of thing.
I encourage them to play. My youngest, because I have two now that are in college, and then a senior in high school and a junior in high school. And the junior, he's playing guitar, playing really. He's just really learned it quick. He used to play violin, so I think that's helped him. He was taking just this year he started a guitar class that they had at high school, and he's just really gone and excelled. But all the kids were playing the piano for a while. I didn't push it on them like it was. I almost hated it growing up. You know, you had to practice, 45 minutes, an hour a day. It was just annoying, and I didn't enjoy it. But I've always been glad that I did it. We do have a piano, and I haven't played it much for quite some time. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's cool that you're keeping the music alive, so to speak, in your
Yeah.
family and exposing all your kids to these different outlets so they don't become troublemakers or at all. They're not though. I gather they're not, but in any way that
They're all
you
good kids, I must say. Especially during COVID, I had a little problems with a few of the schools, like how they were dealing with kids and masks and all that stuff. And I told my daughter, she was a junior then or sophomore, but she's a senior now. I was like, as long as your grades are good, I have your back, because she was getting in trouble for different things at school, and I was like, any normal time you would be suing schools for abusing kids the way that they were doing, the way they were treating them. So I'm like, I have no respect for the school at this point. I respect my kids almost. They like that you have their back in a sense. And I wasn't encourage them to be, anarchists of any kind, but to kind of speak out and to be the kind of person that they felt that they should be. So I've said my kids especially my daughter, she's going to probably be, I used to think that I was raising leaders, but I've realized I'm raising like thought criminals. At some point they'll be in jail.
fine line.
Yeah.
Or it can be two things can be true.
Right. Yeah. It's probably true.
Well, at least your daughters sounds like they're rebelling against the school on the side of justice and with purpose, whereas yourself may have not been.
Right.
There was no method to the madness. There was no reason.
It was. Today they would say you're trying to get clicks or something. I was just trying to get laughs. That's
you
really
were
what it was.
a real time troll.
Right.